भी कर्म करती है। तो ये संकल्प और स्मृतियां बेहद बाप की तरफ, बेहद घर की तरफ, बेहद राजधानी की तरफ जुड़ी रहे, तभी बदल सकती है। अब इसमें अंतर्मुखता तो चाहिए ना। बदलने के टाइम हम अंदर की बात है, बाहर की नहीं है। तो इसमें बाबा तभी कहती है एकांत चाहिए, मनन चाहिए, चिंतन चाहिए। अब आके टाइम पूरा हुआ है, अब ना अंतर्मुख होंगे, कब होंगे? इस पुरानी दुनिया से गायब रहना है हमको, गायब। देखते हुए हम देखते नहीं है, और दूसरे को भी हम न दिखाई पड़े। हम माना ये शरीर जो है सबको दिखाई पड़ता है, लेकिन हम आत्म की स्थिति में चलेंगे, जाएंगे दफ्तर में, घर में रहेंगे, चाहे बच्चे है, चाहे संबंधी है, चाहे दफ्तर वाले है, चाहे आम मनुष्य है, हमारे शरीर को नहीं देख सकते हैं। हम ही नहीं है शरीर, तो शरीर को कौन देखेगा? हमारी स्मृति में नहीं है, हमारी स्मृति में है लाइट हूं। ये अभ्यास करे जो न मेरे को शरीर की अनुभूतियां होवे, न दूसरे को। तभी कहा जाता है पिछाड़ी टाइम पेपर आता है, क्योंकि अंत में आके विकार जो है, बाबा कहते हैं मनुष्य वश से बाहर हो जाएगा। इतना ये विकार जागृत तो होगा, क्योंकि उनके जो साधन बनाए हैं विकारों के, टीवी, पिक्चर्स, नॉवेल्स, खाना पीना, सब विकारी है। ऐसा बुद्धि को जाके करता है जो मनुष्य इस विकारों में न देखेगा दिन, न देखेगा रात, न देखेगा पुरुष को, न देखेगा स्त्री को। उनको विकार ऐसा सताएगा जो पूरा दास बन जाएगा। अगर बाहर मुक्ता में रहा तो हालत खराब आने वाली है। ऐसे नहीं हम योग में बैठे हैं विकार बंद करने के लिए, बंद हो जाएगा, हमारा बंद होगा, हमारे परिवार में बंद होगा। लेकिन जो मनुष्य आज चल रहे हैं, जिनको भगवान का डर नहीं है, पाप कर्म बढ़ाए रहे हैं, वो हमारे भी शक्तियों के भी पीछे पड़ेंगे। जो माता, जो कन्या, जो भाई देह में होगा, उसको विकारों में फंसाए देगा। विकारों की भी एक ताकत है, रावण की ताकत कम है क्या? अंत में रावण जलेगा पिछाड़ी में, और योग अग्नि से हम सबको जलाना है। इसलिए हमारा यादगार है तो असुर शक्तियों के पीछे पड़े हैं, कामांतर हुए हैं। इसलिए हमको बड़ा बहुत टाइम से सावधान रहना है।
शिक्षाएं Om Shanti. Remain constantly victorious with the awareness of the combined form, with the Father and also his companion. Service and your stage. The Father and you are the combined stage. Do service in the combined form, and you will constantly experience the angelic form. You are constantly with the Father and are also his companion. Let there be this double experience. In your love for him, constantly experience his company, and in doing service, constantly experience your companion. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today's day 6. Remain constantly victorious with the awareness of the combined form. Today's topic with the Father and also his companion. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Is everyone okay? It's very interesting that many of us, whatever situations come in front of us, situation is wrong or negative. And if my stage also has disturbed stage, angry stage, forceful stage, there is already problem there, right? And you want to solve problem. But how can that be solved? Right? If you are angry and you want to solve problem, you are already in problem, right? So sometimes it does happen that we forget Baba as our companion. Brahma Baba was example for us where the deformation happened, picketing happened, Bagri part was there, but Baba's stage was very stable. There was power of faith. Baba knew there will be victory. So what I find that there is a problem, right? Or somebody is doing something wrong and I am upset and I want to solve that problem. Being upset, you think it will work. And that's what I try to explain those who are trying to resolve, but they have their own inner situation to resolve. So how can they resolve anything? Never, right? So that is why Baba uses the word that service and the stage. Like, we heard about Kumbh Mela, situation was there. But the sisters, with lot of love, being peaceful, with patience, try to deal with it. So it's like fire, it cools down. But there is fire, opposition, or people are against something. Either I have fear, or sometimes I have anger, or I am upset with them. It's like adding the fuel in the fire. So when Baba uses the word service and your stage, it means lot. Both combined. Baba says, Father and you. So one is Shiv Baba, but then Brahma Baba. We follow Brahma Baba, what he did. One of the good things Dadis had when Baba became aware, anything they had to decide, what would Baba decide? How will Baba see this? What will Baba think? And that was their power, that was their strength. And unless we follow that, then we're not able to, as Baba says, become awake or angelic. We have to follow Father at every step. So Baba is saying that Father and you are combined, that's the combined stage. Do service in the combined form and you will constantly experience angelic form. Angelic form is awake stage, right? So if we have to be awake, then what we have to keep in mind? So Baba says that you are constantly with the Father, like Brahma Baba, Shiv Baba, right? Baba says that you are constantly with the Father and you are also companion. Let there be double experience. Baba says, in your love for him, Baba, constantly experience his company. And in Baba saying, doing service, constantly experience Baba as companion. Let me read again. One is to experience the company, and another is to experience Baba as companion. So many stories come in the mind. The example of Brahma Baba. One thing Baba never had was anger. You know, people just get upset. They are, what is there? Just calm down, right? If we calm down, you know, you heard the example of Vardadi Prakashmani and the snake. I think I was in Australia somewhere when this story came up. Vardadi Prakashmani was in her bathroom. And as soon as start taking shower, there was this snake in the toilet, big snake. Those days there used to be a lot of snakes in Shantivan. Now, huh? Okay, was Pandavaman. So Dadi had started taking shower, but she didn't get scared. She kept looking at snake, and snake was looking at her until she finished, had her clothes on, and then she went out and told the, then brothers came with the stick and all that. But everyone was wondering, 20 minutes or so, snake was also very calm. There is a saying, I fear snake, and snake then has fear from me that I might kill. So both are transaction of fear. So I think that's how they show, no, Sri Krishna dancing on the head snake, serpent they call. So never have the emotion similar to who is against you or criticizes you or danger to you. And that is called your stage, right? So either father, service, the emotion creates that kind of motion activity. Type of thoughts you have, other will have. Because thought spreads not only vibration, but transmits into others' mind. So if we want, just have love, just have peaceful mind, very calm nature, and be detached observer and watch. So it's very, very interesting. I think once we keep aim that I have to follow Father, I cannot be like anyone else, right? I have to be like Father. Generally, people may say, we can do, this one is doing that one, let them do. I won't do what others are doing. I have to think of my stage, I have to think of karma philosophy. So never, never company of one Baba, not company of anyone else. Because whenever we have parmat, opinion of others, we have to follow Shrimat, right? Not parmat, nor manmat also. So it's very subtle. And I like Chandramani Dadi was saying introvertedness. For self-transformation, introverted is important. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Good morning, Didi.
Om Shanti Kalavan.
And Om Shanti to Avyakt Parivar. Coming after a while. So many beautiful and subtle aspects of inculcation, study, knowledge. And of course, the highlight of Sunday usually is Baba's Murli, right? We are still on Sunday. So this morning we heard Baba's Murli, and on top of that, of course, you're sharing this evening. And perhaps I'll start with the Murli today, right? In which Baba made everything sound so simple. That of giving blessings and taking blessings and being carefree. And I was particularly struck when he said, the burden that we take on, what we have to do is only change one word. Me or te, from my to yours, right? And sounds very simple. And, he was insisting that we have to check ourselves in the morning, Amrit Vela, especially how much of I is there, my is there. And I was just thinking that sometimes the burden also is like in a very subtle form. In the morning hours, you don't feel it that much. you just feel that you have to think about it or plan for something, or you need to have concern for something. But little by little, you find out that it's actually becomes a burden, right, during the day. How do we know that I have really given to Baba, that it's not mine anymore, it's Baba's? We think that it's Baba's, but we're still holding on to something, right?
I think
So I
that
was
it's,
thinking about... Mhm.
let's say we have given or not given,
Mm,
but today's point is very valid. Baba as your companion and Baba's company,
mm,
So somewhere being together with Baba is it different than just giving to Baba, right?
mm, mm,
Baba, this is the burden I gave you. But other is, yes, there is burden. I shouldn't carry it. But as much the strength we feel, I remember that Dadi Prakash Mani used to visit us in USA every alternate year or every year. And Dadi Janki came every year.
mm,
As soon as they used to come, we used to feel very light, right? Because of their stage or their energy. So if we keep Baba as companion and combined, I think that can be a good experiment than only giving to Baba. I have given to Baba. Now, many souls say, oh, I have given, but why again those thoughts are coming in my mind?
mm,
So this has to be a consistent, this has to be all the time because it's Baba's task. Once Baba was saying that in Iron Age to establish Golden Age, where we have to make souls pure from impure. For other religions, they quickly expand because souls are coming from
right,
Paramdham.
right. Mm,
So they're already pure. So they come and they just follow. But for us, it's a lot of task. We have to make impure into pure.
mm,
So in that, if we do not keep God with us, I don't think we could be carefree or
mm.
have double crown. So
That's
I feel
beautiful.
that all of us, you have responsibility of peaceful age, and now we are bringing another big, big place. So are you double light or are you carefree or what?
Yeah, I think as you're speaking, I'm becoming double light. And I think that's the missing link. But also this company and companion, is it like I was trying to imagine, is company something more subtle to do with Avyakt Baba, and companion is a more of a sakar feeling, like a physical companion kind of feeling that he's actually doing it for me, or I'm doing it for him? How would
No,
you differentiate the two, the company and the companion? Mhm.
let's say there is a companion
Mm,
and you're going somewhere and that companion doesn't want to go, let's say.
mm.
So you can still, through your mind, keep that company, right?
Ah, okay.
So companion, Baba as companion, to keep Baba with you as companion, right?
Mm,
Baba is companion, but you
right.
don't keep Baba's company.
Mm, mm,
Understand?
mm.
So it's very important my companion stays with me.
And
And
that's my
that's,
responsibility. Mhm.
yeah, how to keep my companion with me. How
Mm,
can I be in company of my companion?
mm, mm.
So that's the whole thing about life, right?
Right.
Whether it's service companions, whether in Lokik people are companions. To
Mm.
keep company is very important.
So
those
that's
who are sensible, they know how to do both, Keep Baba as companion with me. So I stay in company of my companion.
right, right. That's beautiful. And I think when you brought up this whole subject of fear and emotions, right? That was very interesting. That so often there is also this hidden fear. We don't know it's there, but it's there. And when the time comes, like the snake or the dog or the whatever, then the fear comes up too. So what's the subtle or what's the effort actually that we should be making to make sure that the soul is becoming really fearless?
Fear is, you have to use faith,
Faith.
You have to have trust on Baba. Baba will make it happen. And see, basically what happens, we hear the news, right? Different kinds. This happened to this one, then this happened. I remember that when body is not well, people start sharing stories. This one had this, then that happened. And I always tell them, I don't want to hear anything because everyone's karmic account is different. So why should I take someone's story and keep fear? Oh, this happened to this, it might happen to me. So we have to stop that. I remember I, always tell people, oh, my sister had this one had, then this happened, that happened. I don't want to hear that. Some people want to hear it. And I stopped it. I said, but that one's karmic account and my karmic accounts are different.
Different.
Same thing cannot happen. So fear comes from listening to all these kinds of things. And, like sitting here, let's say what is happening in USA. A lot of things are happening. They're not good, right? And I sit here and I say, now what's happening there, then this, or listening, whether watching what is happening on YouTube, so we have to kind of discipline ourselves that, like Brahma Baba never thought when children will come, picketing will happen. Then this will happen, then that will happen. Never.
No.
But whatever was happening, he was brave. He was unshakable. So these mental assumptions, this might happen, that might happen, creates fear, right? So best thing is to, yes, let's see, drama is beneficial. Baba is my companion and Almighty Baba is with me. So create that faith. It will replace fear, right?
And it kind of connects with what Baba was saying today, the influence of bad wishes, for example. Would you call bad news as bad wishes? The more we listen to the negative news or wasteful talk or whatever, could that also take on a big influence and leave that in the minds, right?
All
And then,
the fears,
right.
all the fears are what we hear. No? So what
Right.
is not necessary, why we hear it? No.
And it was interesting, right? When Baba said 10 times whatever that influence was of bad wishes, you have to do it 10 times over with your blessings. That was so interesting. Is that practical?
Yeah,
you
because
think?
every thought has vibrations, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you send very, very positive vibrations, it will change, But if I say, look, you think like this for me, you are also like this. No, people start saying, what you think of yourself, you have weaknesses too. So that's not blessings, right?
Right.
To have mercy, or compassionate, because the habit of that soul should change, right? And that's only possible through blessings. Let's say there are many souls, they don't have self-respect. So Baba says you keep giving them respect. One day their self-respect will be invoked in the soul, right?
That's
So
beautiful.
I think we have to be bestower. We are deities. And to make other deity takes a lot, right? And that's our blessings.
There's just one more last question, if I can. And, when Baba says that you have to accumulate so many blessings that it has to last you through the copper age, that even in the copper age, you will have to give blessings. So the more you accumulate now, the more you'll be able to give blessings in the copper age. What does Baba mean when he says that? Is it the idols are giving blessings, or what is happening?
Idols are giving blessings. No? That means people go and they have a desire, or they go for blessings, no, in front of all the idols. But because you have been giving blessings, so your life, whether it is your thoughts, your drishti, very, very little acts of mercy. One time Baba said, child Jagdish is very clever. He writes so many articles. He gives good lectures. But still, I will be number one, not him. Because मैं सुख देता हूँ. The word sukh, again we say happiness. But happiness can be temporary. मैं सबको सुख देता हूँ. And I always remember that it's not just question of doing service and all that, but our nature should be not to cause sorrow. Don't be sad and don't give sorrow to anyone. Whether it is through words, whether it is through making that soul suffer because of anything, we shouldn't do that. If someone has done something, it's karma, right? Result will come to that person. Why I have to punish?
So the effort is at this time, I'm at that time in the copper age, of course, I'm not making the effort, but I've made the effort now, or not the effort, but the feelings of mercy, compassion are at this time that I emerge, but they are remembered in the copper age, and therefore the devotees get the reward. Is that right?
I remember that one time, one mother came, she made some mistake. Let's go in Baba's room. She was kind of IP, so we both went in front of Baba. So she asked me what Baba said. I said, look at him. He's smiling. Because he wants you to continue in your efforts, right? That's why he's smiling. But whatever you have done, the consequences you will have to face anyway. So why should I add that by not being happy with you or upset with you? You understand? That means everyone, whatever they do, they will have to settle it or suffer or whatever. But if I get upset, then I am angry. You made this, you did this. It's not necessary, right? You maintain your stage, but at that time, your compassionate behavior can help that soul, no?
Right.
So I think if we understand karmas, we don't have to interfere, Let them, whatever it is. I should be peaceful. I should be loveful. I shouldn't get angry, right? Because it's question of people's lives, right?
Yeah.
It's very subtle. We have to be very careful with that.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Everything is okay.
Everything is very okay. We have started the retreat season. You must have heard, no? Yesterday we had this weekend we had the brothers retreat, and we had a very nice one-day retreat for healthcare professionals also yesterday. So it seems very auspicious, beginning.
That's
Very
good. Okay.
Thank you.
Om Shanti.
Thank you.
Om Shanti, thank you. So tomorrow is Monday, and our schedule from Amritvela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. In the evening, 5 to 5:15 p.m. Avyakti Children Murli class, 6 o'clock Patti will start, followed by Hindi series, English series, and chit chat. Now let's remember Baba and take drishti from Didi.
Mm.
भगवान हमारा साथी है, भगवान हमारा साथी है, हम उनके संग संग रहते हैं, वो अपने संग संग रहते हैं, जैसे दीपक में बाती है, भगवान हमारा साथी है। खुलते ही आँख हमें मिलते, हर पल वो साथ मेरे चलते, कितना वो प्यार हमें करते, उनकी पलकों में हम पलते, हम खुश नसीब उनको पाकर, हम खुश नसीब उनको पाकर, जिंदगी हमारी गाती है, भगवान हमारा साथी है। इतना दुलार माँ की ममता, हम प्यार पिता का पाते, शिक्षा देते, रक्षा करते, अपना सर्वस्व लुटाते हैं, प्यारी मुरली प्रतिदिन हमको, प्रतिदिन हमको आती प्रभु प्रेम की बात हाजिर है हजार भुजाओं से। अपनी किस्मत के क्या कहने, सिर पर है हाथ दुआओं के। ऐसा साथी किसका होगा, ऐसा साथी किसका होगा, ये सोच आंख भर आती है। भगवान हमारा साथी है, हम उनके संग संग रहते हैं, वो अपने संग संग रहते हैं। जैसे दीपक में बाती है, भगवान हमारा साथी है।
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.